Grace and peace to your brother this morning. I just wanted to touch on the Kendrick Lamar halftime performance a little bit. I don't listen to rap anymore, but I do know of Kendrick Lamar. And it's just so sad, man, that how people just fall into the Caucasian elite traps and the things that they do to keep us distracted. And it was so funny when I first heard that he was going to perform at the Super Bowl. I knew it was going to be a lot of esoteric symbolization and things like that was going to go on, symbolism and demonic things that I was going to see. And it was right on time. And I immediately started laughing because a lot of you Israelite brothers got caught up in Kendrick Lamar talking about we the Israelites and things like that, and he know he's an Israelite. And a lot of you Israelite brothers fell for that crap. And we are the people of the book. We are the chosen people. We are the Israelites. But when celebrities say things like that, they just try to fool y'all. Like they know God and like they want to serve the Most High. And a lot of you brothers fall for it because you're not spiritual as you think you are. So you need to get off YouTube doing these videos thinking you more spiritual than other so-called black men. I see you. That's another topic for another day. But it was just so amazing. And you check it out on my thumbnail. Just check it out with Kendrick Lamar with his arm crossed the arm, on his chest, and that is a symbol. That's just a symbol for Nimrod or Osiris, whatever one you want to call it. He is part of the craft. He is a Luciferian, aka Mason, just like the majority of the rappers, entertainers, politicians, you name it. Kendrick Lamar is no different. And they knew that before they chose him to do the halftime performance. I've been telling you brothers for a long time, you cannot be famous, you cannot be an entertainer, a high-level athlete, and not be in the craft, part of the Luciferians across this land and country. Some of you call it the Illuminati. I don't like to use that term because a lot of people just think that they're just an isolated group that do their own thing. I don't like that word. I like the word Luciferian because the word Luciferian make it more spiritual. That's everybody that's elite and that's famous, that's against the God of the Bible. When celebrities say, I want to thank God, they're not talking about the God of the Bible. They're talking about Tammuz. They're talking about Saturn. They're talking about Osiris. They're talking about Ptolemy, the ancient gods of ancient Egypt, not the God of the Bible. So, during the performance, yeah, I seen, the red, white, and blue, representing the American flag. And what was they saying? The same thing that they always say. Subconsciously. America, you need to start acting like you said you was gonna do in the Constitution. All man is created equal. Stop treating us black people like the way y'all treating us. Start treating us equal. We part of America too. All that stuff. Basically begging the Caucasian once again. Brothers, one day you're going to listen to me what I tell you. All this kind of stuff is a distraction. And just to keep the so-called black man bobbled up in his head and not remembering the fact or coming to the realization, the fact that he done took his woman away from him. They have taken the so-called black woman away from you, brothers, overall. And we don't have no culture. Y'all need us to lead y'all to the light, to freedom. Another distraction, brothers. And we can't keep falling for the same old stuff. Samuel Jackson looking like a dumb ass with the Samuel IL outfit on. That's a demonic symbolization as well. Samuel, that's an esoteric concept as well. And that wasn't nothing but a symbol to the conservative Caucasian, like, look, we finna take over. It's not gonna be the way it used to be. Y'all reign is about over with. Sooner or later, y'all gonna be in the minorities. Caucasian, y'all gonna be the minorities. We gonna be the majority. To make conservative Caucasian feel some kind of way, like, oh man, we finna lose our country. Brothers, America is gonna be destroyed. The Bible talks about that. This whole world is going to be destroyed. Babylon the Great is going to fall. World War III is going to happen, whether it be 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. Our Messiah is going to come back and destroy his enemies. He's going to destroy our enemies. Oh yeah, it is going to come. But it ain't going to be no revolution down here on earth, black people. No. We're not going to take the so-called Caucasian man place down here. It ain't going to be no redemption down here for the so-called black man. This is our captivity. So go ahead and get that through your head. Now, the overall performance I didn't like, because I'm the type of person, I love great dancing. And it wasn't no good dancing. The performance just wasn't good for me. But I don't have any problem with Kendrick Lamar, what he was saying or anything like that. No. But I'm an old school guy when it comes to rap music. You know, that's what I grew up on, old school. So I'm just talking in a three-dimensional sense. And to let you brothers know that Kendrick Lamar ain't no kind of revolutionary or anything like that. I tell you brothers all the time, these athletes, these brothers out here, man, and these rappers and so-called woke athletes and stuff like that, they can't help you. Brother, you got to help yourself. For you to be redeemed, you got to come back to the Most High. You got to redeem yourself through the Spirit and raise your family, man. Ain't no man, ain't no rappers, ain't no politicians, ain't no celebrities that's going to help redeem the so-called black man here in America. You got to do it on your own, brothers. I've been telling you that. And when you look in the thumbnail, you're going to see Kendrick Lamar, like I said, with his arm crossed on his chest for Osiris. And the background is all black, and he's wearing all black for Saturn. That's his God. 33rd degree Mason. So he's bought and paid for, just like all the rest of them. And then another symbolization. Serena Williams, when she was doing the Crip walk. And see, everybody thought that walk was for to manipulate Drake. It didn't have nothing to do with Drake. It was to symbolize that I put it to you like that, we don't go against gang culture. It symbolized that, like I tell you all the time, we don't have no culture. We actually look up to gang culture more than we do the nuclear family. And a lot of you brothers, you got all excited seeing Serena Williams doing a crip walk. Probably nutting in your pants like a dumb ass. And she's still with that Caucasian man. Serena Williams don't care about the so-called black man. She's doing the crip walk and got a lot of drug dealers and gangsters and stuff going crazy. And she's still with a Caucasian man. Don't care nothing about you. Serena Williams does not represent the so-called black community. She represents just like most of our women do. I call them the ain't shit women. The ones that don't want the so-called black man to lead them, don't want a black man as their husband. The one that support feminism. That's who she represents. She represents that community. And all that stuff is just to rub it in that we going to continue to bet the Caucasians and treat us equal. And a lot of you brothers fell for it. That term woke, man, don't have nothing to do with any kind of culture or revolution or anything like that. Wokeism, the only thing that means is continue to beg white folks to treat us equal in America. Talk about slavery and don't have no kind of end game. That's all woke mean. I'm woke when it comes to the scriptures. And we're and us as so-called black people coming together, isolating ourselves and doing it on our own. That's what I call being woke. And putting the Most High first. And the black man leading the revolution. And the women following. That's what woke mean to me. The NFL is a woke league now. Just like the NBA. They don't have no kind of end game. Beg. That's the only thing. That's the only thing they're going to do. That's the only thing. So, for you brothers out there that think Kendrick Lamar did something to elevate so-called black people, he didn't elevate anything. Once we start raising our boys, man, to be goal-oriented, being successful, being entrepreneurs, not letting the ain't shit women rule them. They provide for themselves of being real men. That's when we start a revolution. So I just want to talk to you, brother, just a little bit on that this morning. Get my outtake. I'm sorry I'm late, but I've been meaning to do the video, but I had a lot going on. Hopefully you brothers got something out of it. And I'm sorry I might have been a little harsh, but the truth need to be told. The truth don't bring people together. The truth divides. That's what the truth do. That's why Yahweh said, who is my mother? Who is my brother? He said his disciple was his brothers. So his mindset is the people who think like him, them are his brothers. So at the end of the day, We got to come to the truth, fellas. I don't have all the answers. I'm not perfect. But I'm going to try to do my best to help you brothers out. And I need help myself, because I'm still trying to get to a certain point myself. So peace.